Good morning to everyone out there. If you're living on the East Coast or even if you're on the other side of the world, good evening. You know how time zones work. You live in the future. I don't. I live in the past. But why am I reaching out today? Today is a bit of a leg day. Coming back from a back injury, lower back strain, nothing too serious, not a herniated disc or a slipped disc, really. It's a little lower back strain. What I did to recover from that within a week was just do exercises that really help, progressively overload my core to help support my back, which is a bit weak at the moment. So like anything like a goblet squat with the weight you're holding in front of you, front barbell squat, really sticking with 135, nothing too heavy, just going full range of motion straight back as possible. And really that's all you need to recover from injuries such as that don't really need a surgery. You don't need to go to a physical therapist so you can spend thousands of dollars as for a doctor to tell you to do some lower intensity exercises. Now, unless you got like severe injury or deliberating injury such as arthritis or recovering from surgery, a physical therapist is needed. But if you don't really need it for something low like that, you can handle it yourself. But it's cold this morning, trying to warm up in the car. Type of weather you feel when your balls shrivel up inside you, like a sumo wrestler. Because that's the technique they use. In order to not get hit in the nuts while they're wearing that, the thong, the sumo thong, you know what I'm talking about. They actually suck in their balls into their stomach so they get injured. That's how they're able to wear those tight things. And while they're slapping each other over all that mammy, they don't get injured and start crying. Because I know in many other sports, you have to wear, the cups, famous cups, the elephant horns for some of you lucky individuals, or the mouse nose for all those unfortunate individuals such as myself. But besides the point, okay, morning today. The sun's shining in my face, getting a little vitamin D. Breakfast today was a little bit something small, the usual. 3 eggs and some Dave's Killer bread. I think it's about 30 grams of protein. Dave's Killer bread, it's an underrated commodity. Not a lot of people know, or just ignore because they see wheat bread and like, ugh. Man, I tell you, if you're trying to hit your macro goals, your protein, and you don't really mind the carbs, because I know carbs are the boogeyman, the devil's word, or you should avoid them at all costs. Voldemort, you shall never say its name. But it's in a nutrient like any other one. Of course, in moderation, excellent. In excess, too very bad. But of course, like any other nutrient, if you moderate it, eat an appropriate amount, stick within your calorie goal, you won't be gaining excessive amount of weight like your typical American. And I can say that because I'm an American. Red, white, and blue flows through these veins. But what's today on the menu? Like I said, front squatting. Depending on how my lower back feels, might move on to some good mornings or some power cleans. Quad extensions, ham curls, and calf extensions. I really love those calf extensions. My gym just got this new machine where instead of the weights on top of your back, you're sitting down and you're just really just extending your calf and flexing it. My goodness, I have never felt that stretch. I know everyone hears a stretch, but that stretch was amazing. Literally felt like my leg was getting torn apart, like you feel every single motor unit getting pulled to its finest potential. And really for the past 2 days, they were sore. Every time I walked, ran, you just feel it crying out in pain. That's how I knew they were growing. It wasn't that sharp pain where you feel like a needle is going to your joints. It was a pain where endorphins go straight to your brain and you're like, I need more of this. All right, now the intro is done. Let's get to it. Front squatting. So leg workout completed, and as you saw in the video, no back pain whatsoever. Back stalls were feeling amazing. I try to keep it light, 205 for about 12 or 11. Man, it has never felt that good in a while. Knees feel great, bulletproof. Back felt like I can take a beating if a steel bat, like a crowbar. I think it's stronger than Jason Todd in Batman, where he got beat up by Joker. He lasted and he got died and came back to life. Forget about that part. My back could take about 10 crowbars right now and be absolutely fine without the Lazarus pit. We're glorious. Quad extensions even felt even more better. Quads were again insanely in pain. I felt the inner, the rectus femoris, the inner, the middle quad, right there down the middle. Felt like it was getting worked to its maximum capacity. Felt like I could go back to the future using the flux capacitor. And then afterwards, the lane leg curls. Try to go for a new PR, rep PR for about 160 for about 8 reps. Didn't really worry about the concentric portion of the workout. Really worked the eccentric portion. The lengthening, my goodness. By 8 reps, it felt like I was running a marathon. And you know how you ever sprinted before? Your legs feel like they're getting destroyed and want to fall off. That's how I felt. And finally, the best of all, the calf extensions. Starting any new exercise is going to leave you sore, but these, I know they're going to be a permanent exercise on my program. Absolutely phenomenal stretch on every single thing. I actually felt the calves. I know usually you don't feel them because you feel your tibias, the front of your leg, being worked more than anything else. But I didn't feel that at all. It's all calves, really. And if you want to get scientific with it, the gastrocnemius and the soleus. Really, that's about it. Subscribe if you want. See ya.